Hey, good Monday morning, everyone. It's me, Christiana Gaudet, your tarot fairy godmother. We're here Monday morning, as we are most Monday mornings, to start the week with some tarot. We'll do 3 cards for the collective, then we'll do single cards for those who request. I see a lot of you have your requests in already. I want to say a big thank you to Claire C. For being a member, of course, but also for the generous super chat. Really appreciate that. Enjoy this lovely spring day. I intend to. I hope that you will as well. And Claire, you also brought up in the chat an important point. One of the, arguably one of the 2 great mothers of modern tarot, Rachel Pollack, is getting ready to leave the earthly plane. And, wow. Okay, we're going to miss her. That's pretty much it. She has been an inspiration to many through her books, through her teachings. I've been lucky to study with her before, to work with her, to meet her many times, and was very grateful that she was a headliner at StarCon 2022. So very happy that we got to experience the benefit of her teachings while she's here. And the thing that you may not know about Rachel is not only is she huge in the tarot world, really one of the greatest experts in tarot, she's also huge in the sci-fi world. She wrote for Doom Patrol. She won the Arthur C. Clarke Award. So go to Wikipedia and look up Rachel Pollack, and you will see a lifetime of achievement, not just in our tiny little corner of the world, but as a writer in a very large part of the world. So her legacy continues with us and in many places. And if you happen to be on Instagram, go to Neil Gaiman's account, the author, Neil Gaiman. He wrote a beautiful tribute to her. So, a life well lived, most certainly. All right. We are using today Paulina Tarot, and you can see this is from the category of my really beat up tarot cards. Actually, the box is bad. The deck's not too bad, but it's a beautiful deck. When I mean not too bad, I mean not too badly beat up. All right, let us do 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead, and then let's do individual cards for all who request. I do want to acknowledge Lisa Harmon for being a member for 16 months at the stars level. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, and if you happen to be local in the West Palm Beach area, I'm teaching a free class this Saturday at noon at the Mandel Public Library in downtown West Palm Beach. I'm doing this 4 times this year, and looking forward to that. So join me for a free tarot class this Saturday if you happen to be in the area. All right, my friends. 3 cards for the collective. What do we see for the week ahead? The 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So isn't that interesting? We get these 2 adjacent court cards, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and then the 2 of Pentacles. So here's, one of the exercises I like to give to my tarot students is, okay, look at 3 cards and come up with a sentence. What's the sentence for these cards? And the sentence is, no matter how busy you are this week, take the time to really look at what's in your heart. What are you feeling? What do you need to express? And find a way to bring that to the world. through your voice, through your creativity, through your presence. There is a space for you. There is a space for everyone. And there is a space for your message. There's a space for your thoughts, for your feelings in the world and in your life. There's so much here that reminds each of us how much each person matters on the planet. And so, yes, it's a busy world. And this week, you're going to be pulled in a lot of different directions. But make time for your heart, make time for your voice, and share your heart and your voice with those around you. Nice message, right? All right. Let's get going with individual cards for those who request, starting with Lisa Harmon. And again, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a member for more than a year at the stars level. We really appreciate you. All right, here we go. Lisa, for your week ahead, the Knight of Wands. This is not going to be the easiest week for you. You may not really be feeling a lot of energy. You may not be feeling your usual creativity. You may be having to take care of a lot of different things. And you may feel tired. Allow yourself the time to rest. Do not hold yourself accountable this week for what you don't need to be accountable for. All right. Kim Case, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. A card for you, for Maria, and for Anthony, most certainly starting with you, Kim. The Three of Pentacles reversed. You know, life is going to go to a new normal for you pretty soon. But in the meanwhile, you're still sort of in the in-between world, between what was and what will be. Allow yourself the time and the space to be there and to recognize you don't have to take care of every single thing right now. And honestly, Kim, this week, if you don't have to do it, don't do it. You have your Tarot Fairy Godmother's permission to not do it. All right, for Maria. Maria, the Six of Cups reversed. I feel like right this week, right now, you will be spending a lot of time looking to the past, looking at everything that has brought you to where you are now, from childhood, from your son's childhood, all the way up till now. And some of those things will bring you joy, some of those things will bring you sorrow, some of those things will bring you regret. But at the end of the day, be grateful for your journey and see where you are now and be grateful for where you're going. Anthony. Five of Swords. This may be a tough week for you. There may be an inner battle going on. You may be unsure about what your next step will be or what you want to do or what you feel capable of doing. What you need to know and understand is that no one feels ready for their next steps, but the people who are really successful in life are the people who take those steps anyway. Julia Bonesteel, thank you so much. Thanks for being a member here, and thank you for the very generous super sticker. Really appreciate that. Oh, this is your favorite deck. I had no idea. That's so cool. All right, I will absolutely get to you. Yes, indeed. Von Ray, you're up next. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here today. You get the Page of Cups, which is so auspicious because it was in the opening spread for the collective. And this, continues in that theme of knowing your voice, knowing your heart, finding your voice, expressing your heart, and doing it in any way you please, recognizing that you are always learning and always growing. And that's true for more than this week. But I think if you wear that energy this week, it's going to help. Marion Newbury, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. Oh, look at that. Three of Pentacles reversed. You're the second person to get this. Marion, You could use some time off. This week I feel like I'm giving a lot of people permission to kind of do as little as possible. And you're on that list, Marion. If you don't have to do it, don't do it. Seriously. And there's another thing that might be going on at work where you are not getting the recognition that you deserve for something that you have done or are doing. Be judicious about what you want to do about that. How do you want to speak up? Do you want to speak up? How do you do that? Remember, in this case, less is more and strategy is everything. Claire C., thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks again for the super chat. Really appreciate that. A card for you and for Patricia. Most certainly, yes. All right. For you starting, Claire, the Tower. So no one loves to get the Tower. And what do you do with the Tower for your week card? Do you just stay home all week? I don't think so. I think this is more about the changes that you are going through. And I saw an interesting video, it was either on Instagram or TikTok, from Jenna about the Tower, where she talks about how the original illustration of the Tower speaks of a Christian saint who was locked in the Tower as a martyr to her faith. And the Tower was struck down and she could be freed. And I think that is such a beautiful way of looking at this card. It's a painful process. But this week, Claire, you may find yourself going through a difficult process, but a difficult process that actually frees you in a certain way. And so look for that freedom and look for that growth. All right. Patricia, so nice to see you. The Hierophant reversed. Joyous Ocean, right? Tic-tac, right? Yeah, that. All right. So I think it is interesting that Claire, both you and Patricia have Major Arcana cards. And I think that can speak to the journey that the two of you are on, which is this real journey of growth and exploration together. And Patricia, here's what you need to know this week. Just because you can't do it the conventional way doesn't mean you can't do it. You can always find new ways, new pathways to do what needs to be done and to say what needs to be said. Not everyone will be patient, not everyone will understand, but if they're not patient and they don't understand, that it's not for them. Whatever you have to say, whatever you have to do, you can say it to and for the people you need to say it to and for. And, there's also a medical thing that goes along with this. If you are under doctor's care for something and you're not happy with the treatment that you're getting, do not be afraid to get another opinion or find a different doctor, just saying. All right. Pamela Phillips, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. So we've got you, your daughter, and PIP in England. Yes, indeed. Starting with you, Pam. The Nine of Cups. I think this is going to be a very good week for you where you really want to think about what do you want? What do you wish for? What do you want to make happen? And recognize your own power to make wishes come true, not just for other people, but for yourself. And look at the things in your life that are there, that are making you happy, that are really working for you. And so gratitude for where you are and feeling the power of being able to manifest what you want for your future. All right. Pamela's daughter. The Five of Pentacles. There's a lot that you're missing. It may be people, it may be places, but you're in a situation right now where you're not feeling as comfortable as you would like, and it doesn't feel good. Do what you have to do this week to find the comfort that you need, but also recognize that there are opportunities around and opportunities for you, for your growth and for your success. If you feel like you're not being given the opportunities that you want, then find a way to get those opportunities. Seriously. All right. PIP in England. Yes, indeed. The Knight of Cups. So this is really auspicious because it was in our 3-card weekly reading for the collective. This week, really pay attention to the impact that you have on others, the positive impact you can have on others. Be loving, have love in your heart, even for difficult people, and act in a loving way toward all people, and see how that changes your own energy and the energy around you. Likewise, if there is something that you really want, something that your heart wants, do not be afraid to set that as a goal, and do not be afraid to seek that thing. All right. Pamela's Insight. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator here. We appreciate you. 8 of Wands. So this week, I think you're really going to be in your energy. You're going to get a lot done. You're going to move very swiftly. You're going to feel pretty well. And, you know, this is a good week for you. It's a good week to get some momentum. So find that energy and find that momentum this week. All right. PL Day, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. All right. PL Day, Page of Wands reversed. Think this week about communication. Where are you over communicating? Where are you not communicating enough? What is it that you want to share, and what is the best way to share it? Who are the people who are listening to you and communicating with you, and who are the people who are not? Let this week really focus on what your will is and how you communicate that to yourself, to others, and to the universe. Smile Soul 20, it's so great to see you. Thank you so much for being a member here. We really appreciate you. Ten of Cups. What a nice card for this week. Smile Soul 20. Looks like you're going to have a good week ahead. There could be some nice time with friends, with family, maybe even the possibility of meeting someone who could be a romantic interest. Maybe finding that someone who was not previously a friend is going to turn out to be a friend. Maybe some good news regarding your home. So one way or the other, this is a good card toward your happiness. Melissa Grasso, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Cannot attend the live, but would love a card for the week ahead. Most certainly. Wow, look at that. Knight of Cups. You're not the first one to get this. And this, very auspicious, in the 3 cards for the collective. Approach everything this week in the most loving manner. And my birthday adjacent Scorpio sister, do this in a particular way. It can be strategic. Kill them with kindness. Seriously, you will get so many more points for being kind and defending yourself. Okay, kindness is not weakness. You can defend yourself in a kind and loving manner, and that's how you win. Febborn, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week for you. Wow. Knight of Cups, a very popular card. You see that I'm shuffling, but you know, this card is popular and it's a good card and it's auspicious for you because it was the weekly card, one of the 3. So, but for you, I have a very specific interpretation, my dear friend. This week, make an effort to connect with others. Be they friends, family members, fellow writers, whatever it is, make an effort to make a connection. Marilyn Toback, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and for your daughter, most certainly. 9 of Swords. I think there's a lot going on, Marilyn, that has you sad or upset or worried or not feeling well. And I think you have to honor what's going on for you. If you're not feeling well, if you are upset, you have to honor that. But you also have to be willing to do the things that you need to do to feel better, whatever those things might be. So, don't push yourself this week. Be kind to yourself, but also seek appropriate healing in all the ways that you can. And for your daughter, Four of Swords. So daughter really needs rest. Whether that is emotional rest, physical rest, whatever it is, daughter needs a break. So both y'all, the two of you, need to both, Marilyn and daughter, each in different ways, take a break for healing. That's for both of you. Amy Emberhart, my good friend, looking forward to your presentation at StarCon 2024. Thanks so much for being here. Cards for you and Lily, most certainly. Hello, Lily. All right. Amy. Wow, this has been a popular card this week. Three of Pentacles reversed, and here's my interpretation for you. You feel like you don't have enough time and you don't have enough energy and you may not have enough resources to do everything and get everything done. And yet you always seem to manage to do so. Remember that. Don't panic. That's the key. Don't panic. You will have what you need. No panic. All right. Lily, for the week ahead, look at that. The Knight of Cups. And again, such an auspicious card. This card was one of our three for the collective, so it's very, very powerful for you. And what it tells you is to be kind and loving to all creatures. Now, always good to do that, right? But it's your message for the week. And if there's something you need or something you want, you will have a better result if you ask for it kindly. If you ask for it nicely, you are more likely to get what you want. It's a good lesson for all of us. Peggy Lou Levens, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for you. The Three of Cups. This week, I think you might spend some time with people that you enjoy, whether that's in person or online, and really enjoying that energy of like-minded people. Not only is this a prediction, it may also be advice to seek out the people that you care about, to seek out connection with people that make you happy. Claire C., I must have this deck. It is delightful, right? Right? It is Paulina Terra by Paulina Cassidy from U.S. Games, and I believe it's still readily available from U.S. Games. Probably means you could get it on Amazon. Just make sure you get the real thing. If you get a deck from Amazon, make sure it's the real thing, not a pirated deck. You can also order directly from the U.S. Games website. And that's U.S. Games Systems Incorporated. Otherwise, you can buy volleyballs and basketballs and stuff. All right. Two companies named very similarly. Oh, Amy, thank you so much. All right. Next up, Nalini. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks for using members only emojis for you and Brad. All right. First, looking at you, Nalini. The Three of Swords reversed. You have been on a deep healing process for a long time, and it's really looked very up and down over time, but you really are healing, and this week you're going to see clear signs of it. All right. Brad, here we go. Brad, Four of Pentacles reversed. This week you're going to have some important lessons in boundaries and figuring out in terms of resources, in terms of information, how it is best to share with others and how it is best to say no and when. Hey, Sam, thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Two of Swords reversed. It feels like right now you're not at peace. Maybe there's some decisions you need to make. Maybe there's just some things going on that are difficult for you. Take a breath. Feel empowered to make a good decision when that time comes. And in the meanwhile, this week, do what you can to cultivate peace in your heart and around you. Teresa C., thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here, and thanks for being a moderator. Here's a card for you. Oh, you're the second one to get this. The Five of Pentacles. And I feel like this week you're going to be worried about opportunities and resources. Will you have what you need in terms of opportunities and resources? And remember, that's old thinking. That's anxious thinking. That is trauma-informed thinking. And when I say that, doesn't mean you're informed about trauma. I mean it's informed by your trauma. And so acknowledge those fears, acknowledge those feelings, but do not let them lead. Do not let them dictate. They do not speak the truth. TJ in GA, so nice to see you. Here is a card for you. The Page of Pentacles reversed. This week, there may be some questions about work, about money, about how to be heard and seen in the career of your choice. And so you may be making some career planning. But the thing is, do not announce any career plans until you're very, very clear about where you're going and what you're doing. And this may also involve some schooling. Again, do not announce any plans until you're sure. Oh, Teresa C., both your kids are sick this week. Okay, sending them lots of love and healing. That makes sense. Ashley, so nice to see you. Here's a card for the week ahead for you, Ashley. Knight of Cups, what a popular card this week, and thank goodness for it. Ashley, with friends, with family, with loved ones, with romantic interests, with all of the important people in your life, speak the truth of your heart to them. And if they can't hear the truth of your heart, that's their problem, not yours. But take that under advisement, right? Don't unsee that once you see it. Karen Hendershot, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week for you. Oh, look at you, Karen. So this week, I think you're also thinking about your way forward financially, career-wise, what's going to work, what's not going to work, how you're going to make things work. Spend some time studying, learning, figuring it out before you make any real decisions. And, try to feel secure. That's a whole lesson for you, to feel secure. Yolanda, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. The Fool reversed. I think this week you want to be extra special careful about kind of what you do, what you say, what you think, how you interpret the things going on around you. It's really easy to kind of jump to conclusions. It's really easy to say things that you can't take back. So really try to think carefully. Like the Fool reverse can be look before you leap. Think carefully about decisions you're making. Think carefully about the way you're interacting with people. And think carefully about how you interpret other people's interactions towards you. Extra special care this week. Treat your own life with kid gloves. And I don't mean that in terms of your own mortality. I mean in terms of where you are and what you're doing. Recognize where you are on your journey and that it is a good journey. And we don't want to, out of frustration, do anything to make it harder. All right, and a card for Jenna, most certainly. the Two of Cups reversed. So there's a lot here about sort of seeking companionship, be that friendship, romance, besties, whatever. Figuring out who your people are and who your people aren't. And remember, there are some people who will be for you and some people who will not be for you, and that's okay. That's okay. All right. Hang on one second here, just over scrolled. Give me a minute. Okay. Joyous Ocean, Dion, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh, Karen, today's your last day at your second job. That makes sense then for, what was that, the Page of Pentacles reversed. That makes total sense. Absolutely. Okay. Joyous Ocean, card for the week. Thank you so much for being a member. We really appreciate you. And you get the Eight of Pentacles. So this week, just do the work. Don't freak out about this or that. Just do the work. Don't feel like doing the work? Do the work anyway. You are learning, you are growing, you are creating. Say it with me. You are learning, you are growing, you are creating. Do you feel like learning and growing and creating? Maybe yes, maybe no, depending on the moment. But what are you going to do anyway? Learn, grow, create. That's your mission for the week. Tortoiseshell Moon, Kathy, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week for you. The King of Pentacles. So this week, really think about the ways in which you are a leader and an example, and lean into those things. Think about your own material success and what you have done to create that and what you will do to create that, and recognize that this week you have a lot of opportunity to kind of build that empire, and so do so. Selma, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. So what we do on Mondays is a week for the card ahead. A week for the card ahead. A card for the week ahead. And that is, that's what I'll do for you, Selma. A card for the week ahead. Eight of Wands. I think you're going to find things are going to move very quickly this week, but you may receive some communication that you've been hoping to receive. And that, I think, will be very helpful for you. Christine Hallowell, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Eight of Swords. Christine, there are some things that have you bugged. You're feeling kind of stuck. You may be feeling anxious. This may be a difficult time. Be clear about what's bothering you. Be clear about where you can be proactive and where you're just going to have to be patient. And do not make the situation worse by feeling shame, guilt, or fear about anything that's going on here. Just allow this situation to exist in the ways it must exist. Be proactive to change it in the ways that you can. Thank you, Dion. Thank you, Joyous Ocean, for that reflection. Very good. Okay, Kanchan Verma, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week for you. The Four of Pentacles reversed. This week, be very careful about your finances. Be very careful about your self-care. Recognize no matter how well loved you are, no one will have your back better than you can. So have your own back this week. Tyrone Tarot, thanks for being here. Here we go. Tyrone Tarot. The Knight of Cups. There's that card again. It was in our 3-card weekly reading. It's come up for a lot of people. It has a lot of power. For It has a lot of power for this week and for you. So Tyrone, whatever's going on this week in your romantic life, be specific about what you want. Be specific about what you don't want. Do not be afraid to ask for what you want. Do not be afraid to seek what you want. In all things in life, with an open heart, but especially where romance is concerned. Okay, and Lisa's sending you lots of love as you go through some medical stuff this week. Julia Bonesteel, thanks for being a member. Thanks for the generous super sticker. Here is a card for you. Julia, 7 of Cups. So this week, start to recognize all the things that are going to open up for you. All the things that you could possibly do. Do not be overwhelmed by the choices. You don't have to choose right this minute. Just recognize all of the possibilities and be open to them, and recognize there's some you can dismiss out of hand. You don't want those things. But there's other possibilities that you might want. And as much as you don't love the situation that brought you here, delight in the possibilities that are now yours. Mediha Ness, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And a card for you and for your daughter, and she leaves on her trip this Wednesday. That's really exciting. All right, so Ness, first for you, the Hermit reversed. This week, be social. Spend time with people you enjoy. Do not hide yourself away. Sometimes you can do that. Do not hide yourself away. Get with your friends. Remember, you have friends, you have loved ones all over the world, people who care about you. Spend time with them this week, Ness, either in person or online. For your daughter, for her trip especially, Page of Pentacles reversed. There's going to be a lot going on here that is unfamiliar. You're not going to be sure quite what to do or how to do it. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to silently observe and draw conclusions. Just be present and let it unfold. Do not worry. Cassandra Revelta, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. A card for you and for Raquel. We appreciate both of you. All right. Ha! Ness, you also pulled the Hermit reverse this morning. That's great. Okay. All right. Starting with you, Cassandra. For the week ahead, the 8 of Swords. I think you're worrying that you don't have in you what it's going to take to get through this week. Good self-care is necessary. But I promise you, you'll get through the week, you'll get through the next week, you will do what you have to do. It will be fine. It will be fine, I promise. And for Raquel, King of Swords reversed. This week, focus on your own truth and focus on communication. Truth and communication, truth and communication. That is the name of the game for you this week. Dr. Aled, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I got your text and I'm sorry I have not responded. Yesterday was a cray day, but I will respond today. And thanks so much for being here. Here is a card for you. Oh, look at that. We shuffled. You got the King of Swords reversed. Robin Renee, be careful who and what you Robin Renee, be careful who and what you trust this week. I'm not trying to make you paranoid. But everybody's full of crap sometimes. And so just be very careful and very judicious around who and what you trust with your information and with your truth. Think before you speak. Think before you trust. Okay, Yolanda, a card from Mark. Most certainly, yes. The World. Mark, this could be a very good week for you. It's important to think about the big picture, not the small minutia. Think about the outcome, not the journey. Think about your role in all the things you have to do to make things happen, and recognize that everything is in its place to have things go well. Jean Mnuchin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here's a card for the week for you. The Two of Pentacles, busy, 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 so many things. So many ducks to put in a row, so many kittens to herd. But you got this. You've got this, and you've got it all day, man. You can absolutely do this. You are on top of it, and do it with some joy. Unicorn Rocks by Maya. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. Two of Cups reversed. So this is a time of a little bit of uncertainty for you and your husband. Do not let that cause you to be short with each other. Definitely remember you're in this together and all will be well. But, again, it is a time of, figuring out which way the future will point, and that is never an easy thing. So just be extra special nice to yourself and to your husband this week. Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Oh, Joyous Ocean is looking for a deck for a newbie, a good beginner deck. I don't have it present right here, but I'm going to say Weiser Tarot, Weiser, is a very good choice for beginners. If you want to go with something more modern, Light Seers, Seer, Light, Light, Seers, Seer''S, Tarot, is also a really good choice. And if anyone wants to make new deck suggestions, just tag it new deck. And Joyous Ocean, make sure you look in the thread. All right. Jackie Masters, sorry for the distraction. Here we go. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Honor your ancestors and honor your family, but do not be defined by them. Think about what that means for you this week. Think about the unintentional and unfortunate negative messaging that came to you through the family tree, and see what work you can do to shift out of that and into something more. Okay. Rockstar, card for you. Yes, indeed. Hang on a minute, I just overscrolled. Okay. Rockstar, Ace of Cups. This week, look for new possibilities in your life. Be open to new conversations about what's going on in your heart. Be open to sharing your heart with others in all kinds of ways. Look for new possibilities for friendships and relationships. this week. Okay. Okay, Pamela. So you got some stuff going on there. Pamela Phillips sending lots of love to you. Peggy, so happy you're getting out there. And that can be a Three of Cups thing for sure, Peggy Lou. Good stuff. Rockstar, liking this deck when you didn't at first. You know, I hear you. Same. And thank you, everyone, for your feedback. I really do appreciate it. Okay. Ren Geronimo, thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Emperor reversed. There may be some healing that you need to do from childhood stuff, specifically having to do with the male family line, father and father's family line. Maybe some healing you need to do there. There may be ways that you need to be stepping into your own power and your own authority. Recognize your own responsibilities and take care of your own responsibilities, especially this week. Martha Vink, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Lovers. Martha, this week is all about figuring out how all the different people and things that are important to you fit into your life. And remember, you are the curator of that. You get to say. You get to say how things work for you and how they fit into your life. You are not here for the convenience of others. Autumn Pond, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here we go. Autumn Pond, Four of Pentacles reversed. This is a popular card here today as well. This week, be careful about your boundaries. Take extra special good care of yourself. This is not a good week to cheat on your budget. Not a good week to cheat on your diet. Not a good week to cheat yourself out of the self-care that you need. Amy Foreman, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. There may be some stuff going on, Amy, that is not to your liking. Things going in a direction that is different than what you would prefer. Just ride with it. It'll get better. You know, there are some things that are out of your control. Don't try to control what's not in your control. Just know that things will get better. Okay. Back Roads Baby, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. There's that Knight of Cups making another appearance. This has been a very, very popular card today. A lot of power with this card. We all need to take its message, which literally is to spread the love. And for you, specifically this week, set your sights on what it is you would love to have in your life and do what you have to do energetically and mundanely to start to call that into yourself, to start to pursue what it is you want in life. Friends, from my perspective, I've gotten to the end of the request. If I accidentally skipped you, I'm so sorry. Please do reiterate your request. If you have not asked for a card and you want one, it's last call for readings, y'all. Okay, Loyal Mika, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh, Amy Foreman, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Backroads Baby, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Okay, Loyal Mika, here we go. A card for your week ahead, the King of Wands reversed. You need to really work on stepping into your own power. Do not give people power over you. Find your creativity. Find your ability to lead. And recognize that there are people around you who will try to disempower you. Don't let that happen. Peggy Lou, yes, I did indeed read for Sam. Yes. All right. My friends, if you happen to be a localish, I will be at the Mandel Public Library in West Palm Beach Saturday at noon. Join me for a free tarot class if you can. All right. Autumn Pond, got it. Okay, Denise just in under the wire. Very good. Yep, I saw it, Peggy Lou. Okay, Denise, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. Okay, for you, the King of Pentacles. You know, this week I think you're really going to start to feel more in your stride, more in control of things, more able to make things better for yourself and for the people around you. So that's great. For Jerry, the Lovers. Jerry, I think good week for you as well. I think you're going to be really sensitive to what you need and what other people need and how to fit that all in together. And that's good. Amy, there's that Four of Pentacles reverse. You need to be careful this week. Be careful with your money. Be careful with your time. Make sure you get done the things you need to get done. And Tanda, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. There have been some things going on that have not been fortunate, that have not been to your liking. Do not stay stuck in that and do not anticipate that that will continue. Look to the bright side, stay optimistic, and look for things to get better. My friends, I want to thank you so much. I am available for private sessions. Phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, or in person in Palm City if you happen to be near me. The link to schedule a session with me is right in the description here. You can schedule right online, and I would look forward to working with you. I want to thank you all so very much. Special thanks to those who helped out with Super Chats and Super Stickers. Special thanks to the members and moderators. Welcome to new people. If you have not subscribed, please do. And thank you all so much. I really appreciate all of you.